Does anyone else like a nice relaxing ride on a sandworm in the evening? Because we are playing some Fremen today.
All clear.
We've got some new buddies from the Discord joining us today. I think some fresher players, some fresh meat, if you will.
Arrakis is our home.
And I am playing the notoriously peaceful, reasonable Fremen. So I'm sure we will all get along just fine. I forgot to make my harvesting team. I'm still working on my Fremen. Haven't had too many games with them in this new patch. I think they're pretty cool. I don't know if they're very good, but I do think they're pretty cool, and that counts for something.
We will help if we can.
What do we got here? Intel for one building of each type and 30% agent recruitment speed. Curious. Let's start with a wind trap there. And since we've got Stilgar, let's make some friends around the map here. Money, money, money. I don't know about manpower. I do like spice. Oh, what do we got sieges all over the place. Is that 3 1 manpower sieges? That's not amazing, but it is what it is. We'll make do.
Listening.
We've got ourselves a bit of a spice income before our harvester's even out and about. And we wouldn't hate some rare minerals, rare elements here to get a little bit of a early economy going. We will, of course, drag these guys back within range of the main base. Very nice, very nice. Let's go for Freedom Fighters, Fremen Solidarity, over to local dialect. Feel okay with that. Grab this stuff. We are low on water. Yes, we are, because we've made a lot of desert friends. And I think we'll make one more, this one over here. Oh, I didn't actually look at the alliances. So this one is cheaper building upkeep, wonderful. 10% more production, extra sibling agents, all kinds of good stuff. Knowledge over there, military, militia health, and Solari per treaty. Okay, all kinds of interesting stuff. Some good, some less than good. That's alright, we'll make it work. This guy would like one of each. We could do that, I think. I don't love to lean. Maybe we'll do it. I think we'll do it. I was gonna say I don't like to invest too much into the likes of research hubs early on for the Fremen, since a lot of your knowledge is gonna come from your desert wisdom, from your wind traps. So, and your early economy is a little tight. So research hubs at 16 upkeep can be a bit expensive to get going. And we're already making intel thanks to our good friend Mother Ramallo, who gives us intel per spice harvester. So it's probably not the best idea, but we'll just go ahead and do it. Oh, we got another spice field right there. We love to see it. In that case, we need a little bit of money. We are running out of water already. We are cutting it devilishly close with the water. But close is close enough. Counts in village raiding and hand grenades, darts. We'll lay claim to some minerals over here. We got ourselves a lovely spice field up there. We just need a little bit more money so we can make our harvesting caravan, get them going. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. No sign of any buddies around us yet. We've got Quest over on House Carino, Sniper Monkey on House Atreides, and Koof over on the Harkonnens. Both totally viable ways to say it. Both are fun to say, so I will use it interchangeably. We got some acid lakes down below us. That's not too bad. Let's get that harvesting team going already. We'll grab some of these points of interest while we're waiting for our authority to regen. Oh, and another spice right there. Lovely. Look at these. 3 spice fields within a really close range of my main base. Nice, nice, nice. And we are pushed right up against a desert. I wonder if that's a desert we'll be able to surround. It sort of depends who is over to the east of us. Is that a Carino border, maybe? Maybe if we fast expand, we can grab this desert before Carino gets over there? That might be fun. That might be fun. It's got some potential.
Hard work brings us peace from the guild.
We'll hide our
Hard
tracks.
work brings us peace from the guild. So, the story is that the spice that the Fremen stockpile does not go to paying the imperial tax. It is a under-the-table bribe directly to the spacing guild in order to keep satellites from orbiting the southern parts of Arrakis, so that they can
We'll hide our tracks.
keep hidden from the great houses which might otherwise be coming to cause trouble. We're gonna throw up a water grabber place everywhere, and we are gonna go pillage over here because we need a little bit more money. I guess we're okay on money, but we still need more. Always more. Developments are looking good. We're gonna grab Desert Wisdom next. Then what looks good to me? Maybe we're a bit tight on the water. Let's grab Desert Trekkers after that. Oh no, we lost a warrior. Oh, the 4 water, we pushed it too hard. It's alright. We'll make up for it. First Landsrad Council. Ain't none of our business with 39 influence. We will gracefully bow out. We're not going to be applying any rebellions. We don't got that kind of authority to spare. I don't care about any of that. Move along. What do we want our warriors to do? Our warriors should receive less damage in owned or neutral territory. Per enemy units at close range. Let's do that. Enemy units at close range, and we'll make our skirmisher do a bit of extra damage, I think. And we'll grab a skirmisher as well to help. Get another guy out and about doing his guy things. Another guy. The harvesting team. Another harvesting team out and about doing harvesting team things. And we got another agent up. We've got, what's that, a knowledge based on information level? That's kind of rare. I haven't seen that before. A Sook Doctor. And the Intendant, 20% of resources. You love to see it. And we got another, we've got the lovely Well of Riches up above us. Everybody loves a nice Well of Riches, of course.
If we can.
And now we've got some water flowing. We're back up to 17. Good. What are we going to make up here? Ooh, this is a nice region. It's 20% extra resource production, so it's making us extra money. I think we... Are we likely to get any extra plascrete in the short term? Probably not. We're going to go ahead and opt for a plascrete factory there.
We will help if we can.
We'll prep a little stealth mission for ourselves. We're pulling out the points of interest off the map, focusing on the tech whenever possible. You know, it occurs to me I probably should not have pillaged that if I did want to surround this desert. It looks like this one is already touching the Atreides in the north. Curious Atreides. Okay, these guys are friendly, so you'll oh, we got a laptop drop. You'll notice we're not investing in any militia in our villages yet. How reckless, you might say. How dangerous. Well, it is a little bit, but also the fact that we started with Stilgar and we can just see all of the sieges on the map and we can begin trading with the ones that are close to us very soon means that we can build up the needed reputation very quickly, the relations up to 100. And by having a high reputation with a siege, they don't send raids to attack you. And if there's no raids to come attack you early in the game, then there's not really a lot of concern about early militia in your villages. So you can kind of not worry about it. I think this Well of Riches is our next goal up top. We certainly want that before any Atreides get a little aggressive there.
Get their water.
Let's go grab that one. We've got our Labthopter out and about, flying. Economy, cheaper buildings. What's this one? Militia, statecraft buildings. I don't care about that, but I would like a little bit more in the recruitment offices, because we are very tight on the manpower at the moment, which I don't love. Oh, we'll grab this stuff up here.
The invaders will
Good, good. And we can build in our main base. We're gonna opt for an early administrative hall. We may end up getting rid of it later, but we don't got a lot of spots to work with in our main base. And we want the authority for our expansion plans. The plan is hegemony. We are gonna take a lot of land, and we're gonna fight people for it if we need to. Same plan as it always was. This guy's all building, upkeep, reduce. Yeah, there's some good stuff out here. Let's be friends with some more sieges. This one's 10% military health. This one is, yep, I like that. 10% more growth. Or Fremen sibling agents. We like that too, actually. We'll just spend all of our water. Take all of our water. We don't need it. Let's go into Spacing Guild with that guy. We're still a tad light on the manpower here. We see the Atreides are already up there. Maybe grabbing this region. A little sip of some sleepy tea with some honey in it. Keep the voice silky smooth. And what do we want to take next? Oh my goodness, that's an Atreides base right up there. I think we're going to go up and pillage that land then, because we're not likely to be able to take this right next to their base. We'll just do it just to make them uncomfortable. They might be able to walk over and cause some trouble, which I would do if I were them, but hopefully we can clear out some of these defenders and pillage it before they come. And maybe we'll make a couple more guys here, just in case of any trouble. Oh, look at that. There's the desolation right in the middle of the map. That's interesting. That's going to box the Atreides out, so they won't be able to even get to the middle. Day, please no. We're just visiting.
taking position.
We'll hide our tracks.
Alright, we got our Labthopter. This guy, it wants us to make some extra buildings. We're going to stick a militia, certainly in this borderlands here.
Taking position.
There's no reason for us to really take these spice fields, so we might make them the next stop on the pillaging route. Might hit them up with the raiders for a little extra cash money. Developments. What do we like? What do we like? We're doing pretty decent on the money, actually. Maybe... I guess we'll just go into the red stuff. When in doubt, red stuff. Maybe... No, I think I want green stuff, actually. And we'll come back for red stuff. I'm okay with that. Green stuff, then red stuff. And then we'll do a bit of pillaging, and then what are we going to take next? We could, in theory, push to the east. We would need to take this crazy forward observatory mountain, and then this, and then there's a mountain here and a mountain here, so we just need this, and then these three to surround the desert. That's viable. It's gonna bring me into some contention with Carino, no doubt. I'd like a little more reconnaissance over there to see what that terrain looks like. How close is the Carino base? Does it seem something viable or not? I don't think I care about any of these. We're not going to leverage our minor influence into anything. Just going to keep on keeping on. Let's go pillage this village. Pillage the village. What am I grabbing right now with my points of interest? Something down here? No, not that one. Let's steal stuff from the Atreides up here. Boy, we're making a lot of spice. We got a huge stockpile. Oh, and then the rate is awful. Did I get you guys? No, it wasn't even them. It was mostly the minor houses. Interesting. But we did get a Bene Gesserit. You love that? You can be my Chomi Gesserit.
What does Liet command?
You know what? Actually, I like her over the Landsrad.
We're listening.
Let's do that. We will pillage here.
Desert will surprise you.
Maybe it is time to expand to the east. Where's the nearest Thopter? You, sir.
What do you need?
Get to Thopting over here.
Received.
Is it viable for us to grab this stuff around the desert?
On the lookout.
Meanwhile, we will keep up the pillaging tour. And we will keep building in our buildings. Building in our buildings. We will keep building in our villages. We've got a data center or a listening post on the border. What do I think about that? I think I need a maintenance center over here. And then over here will be a tad light on the money. I guess because we're stockpiling everything. We'll wind trap you first and we'll come back for something blue.
We will
And that's
help
fine.
if we can.
You guys look good. We're stealing this from the Atreides. Now we can come back and grab the one below.
We're listening.
Keep a close eye on those Atreides. They could continue expanding down where I don't want them to be. I think we would like to grab this. We're gonna see what we could do about this deep desert surround. Ooh, we got more spice. Another spice field down south. Dibs. Dibs on the spice field.
We'll hide our tracks.
For spicy, don't hate it. And we've got a tad extra manpower. Let's go ahead and we'll commit to the spice harvesters. Boom, boom, boom. Our stockpile is looking jazzed, but we're not going to sell for at least 13 more days. We're going to go broke, actually. We might have to sell before then. Someone go down and grab that. Someone go grab that. You grab that. All kinds of stuff we need to grab here before we go broke. We're going to need to... boy, we're just not making much money at all, are we? We're going to need to be real careful. Maybe we'll stick a couple guys over in Chom to try to shore up the finances in the short term here. Get this lady down here, grabbing us more spice for the stockpiles.
We will help if we can.
Imperial base right there. Ooh. It's a tall order. It's a tall order. We might look towards it as a long-term plan. I think for the short term, we will just... Do we lay claim to this one, maybe? Just because we could? It's been pillaged already by him. Oh, okay, interesting. That one, that one. We might as well pillage the spice field while we're here. Pillage, 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 or rather, points of interest, points of interest, points of interest. Chom shares are up. We'll go back to fully stockpiling. We've reached 5,000 hegemony, meaning we could now control a deep desert, in theory. It's not in the cards for us at the moment. We would like some more military, though. We are gonna opt for a pair of additional skirmishers for the early forces, and I think maybe we will try and grab this in 8 days. We could grab the middle quite easily, I think. 120 to grab the middle. Then, yeah, let's go grab the middle. I'm okay with that. No concerns there. We'll pillage this and we'll grab the middle just to make it ours. We like to have a lot of extra special regions under our control.
We will help if we can.
I don't anticipate too much trouble from the neighbors. You never can tell,
We'll
but
hide our tracks.
let's get ourselves a decoy thumper.
What does Liet command?
And what are we doing back home? We gotta make sure our bases are built out. This guy needs, I don't know, wholesale market for a little extra money. This guy is built out. This guy needs something blue in him. Let's call it a listening post. We'll do a little bit of politics. How about? Just a little bit. Maybe we can snag something here or there. Keep those major houses honest. Carino hanging out down over there. Okay, did this guy get hunted spice? He did. Good. We will add some crew to him. We are gonna hit our spice stockpile here in the very near term. Hopefully we get a good rate next spice tax.
Yes, Liet.
We've got the middle. Very nice. What do we want in the middle? Boy, I don't know. It doesn't really provide us any benefit now. I just kind of wanted it because it was special. And I also want that place down there
The desert will
because
surprise
it's
you.
special.
Arrakis is our
Not special, but special to me. I like the idea of maybe grabbing everything around the bottom and then maybe someday coming to grab this away from Carino in order to get that nice full surround. We don't need anything else really in the armory. This guy up here probably wants, you know, I think I'm pretty comfortable with the current amount of manpower income, so I don't feel the need to lean too heavily into it.
fast.
We can let it go.
What does Liet command? We won't waste time.
And let's go down here and let's take this special spot.
We must go now.
We won't
Yeah, I
waste
think
time.
our short-term goal, House Carino has launched a probe setup. Okay, that's just the examining stuff. That's not the infiltration cells. And we've got 140 votes. We could sort of kind of vote for something. We could maybe beat the Harkonnens on something. What looks good to us here? Obviously, Imperial missionaries would be nice, but I would expect Atreides or Carino to fight over that. Meaning, I don't think there's anything else we particularly care about. We'll let it all go, but we'll keep an eye on what wins, because that'll direct our tech path at least. We'll pick this thing up here, and we will research this thing over here. What are you thinking, Great Houses? What are you thinking? Is it to be red tech or blue tech or both? It is not blue, it is to be red, and we are already doing the red tech, so okay. 4 days, 8 days, 3 days there. Yeah, okay. I'm alright with those things.
Always stay alert.
We could build another main base building if we wanted to. I think we're going to opt for a command post to get cheaper upkeep on our military. That'll allow us to more comfortably expand up to a bit higher. A couple more warriors won't hurt us. I mean, I'm tempted to just like walk down and grab this thing down there. What's this Carino army look like? It looks like 5-ish conscripts right now. 6 conscripts?
Arrakis is
That is not a good deal if you want to fight about this, my man.
We'll wait there.
He looks like you might want to, too.
What does Liet command? We won't
He
waste
shot me once and ran away. Okay. Back off, son. Let's get some militia up in here. Up hereabouts. Do we have all of our friendly siege trades going on? Not quite. That one and that one and that one. Okay, we're not making any alliances yet because we still want to maintain our big authority
Always stay alert.
income here.
We must go now. The desert
Let's
will
walk up and we'll
surprise
do
you.
maybe some pillaging in these northern
A nice
reaches.
spot for an ambush. We're
Yeah,
ready
I don't think we're going to take any of these eastern things in a while, so we'll just pillage them in the short term.
We'll take them by surprise.
Awaken the people. Is there anything else I want to prep? I don't think so right now. Maybe just a scavenging team for a little bit of money.
We are listening.
What are these guys going to do? I think these guys might go and take the southern desert
What does
fields,
Liet command?
so we can maybe prep for the full surround.
Listening.
We need some more guys, though. Let's make it another warrior and another skirmisher. I'm totally happy to go heavy warriors and skirmishers early on.
What does Liet
Totally happy about that.
command?
I do like playing with the infiltrators, but we're not going to worry about them quite yet. We do have 9% on the Harkonnens, 11% on the Carino. So we've got some people doing a bit of chomin up here. We will keep a close eye on you, dirty chomers. And somewhere, yes, this guy here had a cheaper building slot, so he gets a recycling plant. For sure. This guy up here is adjacent to our friends. What do I want to build in him? I don't know. But I do know... I kind of want an Al-Gaib temple, but I need sand diplomats, which I don't have. So we'll just go a barracks early on. How about... Oh, there's our Harkonnens.
On the lookout. The desert will surprise you.
Okay, there's more Harkonnens than I expected.
Yes.
We'll hide our tracks. Yes, Liet.
We did not get that pillage.
We will help.
We didn't have our full force up there, and I wasn't watching, if we're being honest. Let us get a military base around the middle to help out with things. And we'll go back to the Spacing Guild here. I think we'll go back to the Spacing Guild. Where's my agents at? We'll go back to the Spacing Guild with just about everybody.
Arrakis is our home. We are listening.
On the lookout.
Our Conans are going... Sniper Monkey wants to trade with me. What do you want, Sniper Monkey? He wants my spice. No, decline. No, wait, actually... No. I'll help you out, Sniper Monkey. That's not a good deal for me. You should have offered more money, but
We'll look for
I'll help you out.
invaders
I can
there.
tell that you're hurting. I feel you're hurt.
We're going.
Yes.
Let's go pillage this one over here. We'll keep a close eye on the Harkonnens. They've already got executioners and stuff up. Look at these guys going bonkers out there. Let's get ourselves a couple Fedakeen, just in case. Just in case people get a little antsy in the pantsy out there. Get some more water up. What are we looking at? We're still grabbing red stuff.
If we can.
Still taking the red stuff.
Arrakis
I've
is
got
our
no
home.
beef with you, Atreides. If you wanted to be friends, I would allow it.
The desert will surprise you.
I've got some Harkonnen
Yes,
beef,
Liet command.
and I've got some Carino potential beef. I could just walk over and take that.
Always stay alert.
We'll hide our tracks.
I feel like it's just asking to... It's so forward, it'd be really hard to defend. It's just asking to be attacked, right?
We're ready to hunt the invaders. Taking
Hmm.
position.
Let's
The
grab some of
desert will
these
surprise you.
energy sources and get some ceremonial caves up, shall we? I guess military developments are still going, still cooking good. So let's get Idli al Akrab, and then we'll go back to shared transcendence and maybe a sand brotherhood.
We will help if we can.
We've got a very beefy army up, but we don't want to over-invest in it because our economy is still pretty light. What are you gonna do? Maybe your maintenance center?
Listening.
What are we gonna do on our main base? A triple red. Training slots or manpower? Training slots it is. We are broke again. Oh, we got a good chom rate. 2.4 is excellent for us. Full sell. Should have been watching that earlier. But that'll help. That'll help our economic problems in the short term for sure. And we are maxed out on the influence, so we need to be thinking about spending it. Let's take this. Let's get our ceremonial caves up. The elected faction gets cheaper upkeep. We wouldn't hate that. All factions suffer Landsrad standing loss. We might vote for that, actually. We might vote. We're not going to put any rebellions out. Solari on oppose by the smugglers. Never mind, we are opposing this. What a wonderful use of our 200 influence. Thanks, smugglers who are not in the game. Did everybody else identify it? The Harkonnens identified it. They should have dumped even the rest of their influence in. Maybe they were low. Completely forgot Miltech happened, says Koof. Go fight Koof now.
This path is dry.
Military is now slower. Okay, no more military. Shared Transcendent Sand Brotherhood. Then we will go up to Heir of Arrakis. Dare we? Dare we?
The sun. We have no fear.
Koof getting too spicy. He just didn't get any red tech.
We trust you, Liet.
Okay, let's make sure we're still grabbing good stuff. Is there good stuff around to be grabbed? Not a ton, actually. There'll be some more down here once we work through our southern expansion. Boy, we're doing just fine on the money right now. Skirmishers and Fedaykin. Let's go with damage per enemy hit by plus 10% damage per enemy unit hit by the attack. Devastating strikes. Oh, that's their AoE chopping. Oh, that's interesting. Less damage received per enemy units at close range. I like that. And then maybe we'll do the power for armor. I'm fine with those. Our skirmishers need more damage radius, and our warriors need less damage from ranged attacks. I think works good.
Arrakis belongs to the Fremen.
We'll walk down here and we'll pillage this, and then we'll take the one next to it. Looking good, feeling good. This guy also is begging me for a Shai Hulud temple. I can feel it. And what?
Liet.
This is a manpower for one building of each type and bonus to the researches. I don't think I care about the researches. Let's get a data center up.
Listening.
Though I'm actually... I should not do that. Let me go back and cancel that. I do not need any data, and I don't need extra things to be spending money on. It's just a little more manpower if I build a blue building. I guess we could listening post it. We'll be fine. We'll come back here. We built our ceremonial cave. This guy likes plascrete, but we're doing just fine on the plascrete, so I guess we just throw up another wind trap for the water. And I'm thinking we might want some treaties out and about in the world here. We can get a hero. We're going Chani for the stealth fun times.
This path is dry. We'll avoid the sun.
And it looks like the next up on our list, we are going to hit this encirclement, boys. Let's hit the Heir of Arrakis, and all we gotta do is take that and this, which we already. Oh, we gotta take this top one too. Okay, we gotta take that and then that one, and then we've got the whole desert encircled, and who knows what happens then. Village quirks get 2 times more, all militia get 20% more power, and we get 20% more authority production. It doesn't sound too bad. It doesn't sound too bad at all.
We trust you,
We've got
Liet.
ourselves a banging military, so I would expect to be able to hold it.
Yes.
Let's grab some of this good stuff while we're down here. Chani and friends come over and meet up. Atreides, why don't you give me money and knowledge, and in return I'll be your friends? Eh? It's a deal of the century. Construction possible back in the siege. What do I want this construction to be? I kind of wish it was 2 blue instead of 2 yellow.
We trust you, Liet.
We'll leave it be for now. What's this place? This is another ceremonial cave. We gotta keep an eye on our stockpile. Should be all good. We are rich as hell thanks to that bounty, thanks to our stockpiles.
We trust you,
We're gonna do it. We're gonna go over Hulbu over there. Well, except for this guy who needs some more. Is Hark getting greedy? Can't tell. Sniper Monkey, he's up to 10%. Karina at 12, so both choming a bit.
Arrakis belongs to the Fremen.
Let's do our little. We're super low on water, actually. Let's pause for a moment and invest in a couple more wind traps before we get too uppity here. We're not in any hurry. Things are going great. I feel it, says Sniper Monkey. both chomin a bit. Did Sniper Monkey? He did take my trade. And we do got the trade agreement and the research agreement. Oh, marvelous. Marvelous. Let's lean into the chom. You know what we need to do is make sure nobody's trying to get assassiny on me. Because I bet they would love to say that, oh, it was my first game, I assassinated Daevok. No. No. Good try, boys. Month 4, I put my people in counterintelligence, just like I tell everybody to always do. You're not gonna pull one over on me today. I mean, it still might happen, but at least I'm not a total potato. I'm somewhat planned ahead for it. Is 13 water enough? I should have prepped supply droppers, but I should have prepped. Someone else was building water. We'll wait for this guy to be done. That'll be... that's a bunch more water if he gets done, so... Enemy agent captured from House Atreides. I see you, Atreides. You got some splaining to do. What are we putting over here? Get a bonus or 10% with associated research. Yeah, I think maybe we lean into an embassy to get. It'll be a 10% bonus and money income as long as the Atreides are friends with us, and that's pretty cool. We are ready to go over to Hulbu with our big old sauced up Fremen army. We're gonna complete our desert surround. Ooh, we've got another 20 days, so we would make another 140. So we would just a little over max out if we didn't spend. Do I care about any of this? That's Imperial Edict. Nope, we'll let it go. What you thinking? I'm gonna bully Carino a bit. Harks are all yours. Oh, they gave me the old labor rights. That's okay. We'll be all right. We'll lean into a bit of stockpiling. At 1.9 is not a super impressive rate.
We'll avoid the sun. With Shai-Hulud's favor, we're going.
Can you guys do this without dying to loss of stuff? Sniper Monkey says he'll do his best. Yeah, go fight some Harkonnens. The Harkonnens had like a solid military up already. They are ready to rock and roll, I think. So our boy over there might find himself in a bit of a pickle. Look, it's Carino.
I have 2 eyes, I have 2 feet.
We're not even gonna fight you, Carino. I'm happy to be friends as long as you acknowledge that the desert is Fremen territory. This guy is what? Getting awfully close to me. Just keeping an eye on this desert here.
Arrakis belongs to the Fremen.
What do I like back here? Extra military health. We'll take that alliance, and we will build out a recruitment center when we've got a chance. We are losing a ton of money, but that's all right. It's because we're stockpiling heavily.
We'll avoid the
We
sun.
will walk up, up and away. We need to be making militia. And this guy is... What is this guy? It's the observatory mountain for data centers and things. All right. Let's get the listening post and the data center up. After the missile battery, I think.
Lead us to freedom.
Do we get the thing that makes us invisible? No, this is what we want. Desert Watchers. Stealth for all Fremen in their home territory. That is so fun. It's so fun. The old perma-stealth for all your guys. It's super great. Let's pop out some extra militia. This guy back here can do another recruitment office, just in case we find ourselves in a bit of a war. Bit of the old ultra-violence, eh? What's this guy good for? This guy is probably good for a maintenance center down here, I think is fine. And then over here, cheaper buildings and bonus for statecraft, and not worried about it.
We'll avoid the sun.
Let's go grab this place. Oh, actually the timing's perfect. In 2 days, it will be 100% cheaper to annex. Couldn't have planned it better myself. And we want a bunch of allied sieges here. We're going to ally with this siege here. We're gonna go up to this one. We're gonna ally with this guy. We can't put him in there, so we'll stick him there and him over there. Yep, fine with those things. We're gonna pillage up here, and we'll go down and we'll complete our desert surround. And then we're gonna have to think of some new goals, which maybe is valuable trinkets is the next goal. And we just turn on the craft workshops and dare people to do something about it. I think that sounds like the plan. I think that sounds like a plan. There's still a special down here. The Crescent region is way down there. We've got the Acid Lakes way back there. Those would be relatively easy annexes for us. We've got 1 special, 2 special, 3 special. 3 specials currently, and potentially 2 more we could grab. Looking good, feeling good. I mean, there's not really any reason to get too aggressive, right? We're getting everything we want. The Atreides are behaving. They're staying away from my spice fields. Although we do got some baddies back there we have to go pay attention to. Boom. The Fremen desert. We can now walk through it with peace without any trouble. And we could make a crap ton of plascrete here if we really wanted to. I think we do want to, actually. We do got a bunch of main base buildings we want to build out. Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll make sure our border regions out hereabouts are properly defended. We need a military base up there. I see you, Corino.
Arrakis belongs to the Fremen.
Maybe we move our guys back here to prep. We've got our armory upgrades, right? He's thinking about it. I don't know if, even if I did thump her, can I thump her from here to there? Oh, I can. I could thump her right on top of it.
We trust you, Liet.
I got better things to do, Corino, but I'm keeping an eye on you. Let's wait at least until the military base is done. Maybe another drink of tea to fortify ourselves. Okay, okay. Let's go grab that little thing up there. We are making some space parts. Never mind, we're gonna go back and we'll take care of these renegades. Try and keep an eye on Corino over there. This guy's making extra production down here. That's interesting. What is extra production gonna get us? We don't care. Probably just a wholesale market for a little money. Likewise, his neighbor pays out for statecraft buildings ×3. We could build a monitoring station, so to pay out ×4, just for funsies. Make sure Chani stays alive. Make sure our skirmishers are in the back, and we will wreck these renegades. Boom. Boom. Going good. Going good. Corino are behaving themselves on the east. We're gonna get valuable trinkets, and then we're gonna go over for the siege network for a little bit of extra counterintelligence sooner rather than later. And I think we want a supply drop because we are pretty light on the supplies, if we're being honest here. Get another second guy up in Chom. And keep an eye on the rate, which will change in 5 days, and we've got some influence to spend. I couldn't set a rebellion because I've got a lot of extra authority, but I don't think I'm going to. You could truce everyone. Is there any reason for me to do that? Probably not. Probably not. Other than I mean, I guess I could have truced everyone. Oh, I did. The Atreides made me truce everyone. That's funny. And economy development is slowed down a ton, but that's okay. We want valuable trinkets, and then we want siege network, and we're all good. We are gonna burn this place down, I think. For a little extra money. We need to annex something. Maybe, what do we annex? And we're running out of space. running out of space. I think we annexed that way, some of this way southerly stuff. Maybe this energy source out here for another ceremonial cave to juice up the troops. Let's put up a listening post up here because this is the observatory mountain. Better data, better listening centers. That is not for you, Atreides. Sniper, that's a no-no.
This path is dry. Lead
Oh, we just crippled it, actually. He can't even take it.
Shai-Hulud willing, with Shai-Hulud's favor.
He can't take it because it's got devastated on it. Eyeballing spice fields that are not for sale.
Listening.
What me do? Oh no, my man, you can't attack it because it's devastated. So you guys are running out of water. Go home. Go home. Oh, Sniper, I'm so
Belongs to the
sorry.
Fremen.
He's been a loyal friend
Sun.
and ally so far, so you hate to see it happen. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Some heavy casualties to the thirst in the desert there. What are we? We're supposed to be building stuff out and about in the wider world. I think we're building a recruitment center is what I really want.
We have
We're gonna
no
walk down here
fear.
and take this spot. We're at 15 hedge, which is pretty decent. 13%. So unfortunately, the Harkonnens and the Carino are keeping each other honest in the with the chome buying. It's all good. Up here, we could go ahead and Mason's Guild just out of nowhere. What's this guy? This is the blue guy. What's the blue guy doing? So I'm looking at the various sieges that I'm allied with to see if I should be building major buildings in them.
Listening.
So, you want to talk about that sniper monkey? Nobody saw it. Don't worry. Nobody's gonna watch this. You're okay. You're okay. It's all right.
We trust you, Liet.
We don't gotta talk about that. Hey, you're a-okay, buddy. We all make some mistakes from time to time, but you are gonna make me grumpy if you're calling out how well I'm doing. I don't want to draw ire. Pick your words carefully.
Liet. Listening.
Very good, very good. But Frems is mad out of control, right? It's true. It's true. I am mad out of control. That's correct. That is an appropriate estimation of the situation here. I'm only at 16k hedge. I love the First Amendment.
Arrakis belongs to the Fremen.
That protects freedom of speech, not freedom from knives. But this is crazy.
Lead us
Are
to
a
freedom.
problem, he says. All right. Oh, it looks like they're wrecking sieges up there. Look at those guys. Knives out
We
then.
trust you, Liet.
I don't think you want knives out, my man. I don't think that's what you want. I don't really want to 3v1 the lobby right now either, if we're being honest, but
Arrakis belongs to the Fremen.
doesn't need to be like this, my man. But we've got the full stealth up now, so the whole army is stealthed at all times.
This path is dry.
I am Chani, daughter of Liet.
Bump, bump, bump. What are you doing, my Carino friends? We definitely want craft workshops up in our spaces that can make them.
Liet will avoid the sun.
Where are all of my spaces that can make them? Yes. We gotta reinforce the border with these dirty backstabbing Atreides. I think we want ourselves a military factory, since I think we are very close to the shit hitting the fan here.
Liet, we're going.
we still have to build? Maybe we want to switch up for another blue building in here. What would my blue building be? A bazaar? How bizarre. Fremen, says Quest.
Listening.
I have been nothing but kind and peaceful. We are a peaceful people, the Fremen. Not sure I like seeing craft workshops in your bases, says Quest. Someone might get the wrong idea and thinking you're doing a hedge win. It's insurance. It's insurance for the future. I'm far away from hedge. You gotta do the politics. You gotta talk to people. Let them know that you're watching them, watching you, right? You know, we're all keeping an eye on what's happening here. Fremen for peace, that's what we are. Oh, we got a decent trade rate there, so I'm happy to do those trades. Let's get another blue thing. Let's get that bazaar up. Counts as economic, military, and statecraft. Bonus trade and water for per each active trade with sieges. Nice, nice, nice. Why must you make this a house of lies? That's pretty funny. I'm still concerned about being assassinated, so we do have to keep an eye on that. We are maxed out on the authority, so we are going to throw up a rebellion here. Keep folks honest. We don't hate grabbing ourselves some extra Landsrad guards in the process. See if everyone really wants to vote against that. People might like to grab some assassins. I'm sure they don't want rebellions. We'll see where the votes land. I wouldn't be too surprised if a couple people threw in some, minus 100 on the negatives. Nope, it passed. Atreides supported it. Interesting. And we got rebellions all across the world.
Arrakis belongs
Nice.
to the Fremen. Shai-Hulud willing.
Eat some rebellions. Okay, do I have... I'm still peace with everybody, so people have to break pieces with me in order to cause trouble. Do I have all of my special regions craft workshopped out? One special region craft... Oh, here in the middle is what I needed. I think we dumped that market. I beseech both of you. The Fremen is a bad hombre.
Listening. At your service.
It's too late, I have the high ground. It's too late, Anakin. I have the high ground.
We trust you, Liet. Liet, listening.
We got a solid force together. Are there any other alliances I need to make or buildings I want to build in them? I don't have my research center up, so that is a reasonable one to get at some point. We could do this alliance over here for extra knowledge, which is not important to us, but
Lead us to
we must
freedom.
all rise. We are in the pits of the water. We are in the water pits. What happened to all of our water? How do we go to the -3? I don't want -3. What does that come from? Major buildings, siege alliances, siege trades. We're trying to get some stuff up and things up and things. Once this gets done, we'll get 2 water per trades. Maybe we'll sit empty in the water for now. Yeah. We do want this guy out and about in... We're maxed out on the manpower. We gotta make sure we got militia in every village to keep them safe. Yeah. All right. Things are about to get sweaty here, I think. What am I at? I'm only at 16, right? That's not that much. It's not that much. You guys don't need to be freaking out about stuff. It's fine. It would be bad if I took this and this, which would be another 32, and then if I built my special region on top of 15, it would be another 2. So I could jump up at least 5k if needs be. But until then, it's going to be a very slow and steady ascent. Look, the Harkonnens are close enough too. And they got hedge as well. Okay, I think we want to make sure we're not pillaging any more villages by us. Maybe we take this forward village here. We got to clear the baddies off of that back one.
This path is
Like
dry.
can we sprint across the desert? Do we have enough water for that?
We'll avoid the
Do we
sun.
lose water in the desert?
We'll avoid the
We
sun.
don't lose water because it's my desert, my Dune, my Arrakis. I love that. It's super fun being able to walk across the desert. Because Chani is with us and we're invisible, we won't attract worms. Because it is our desert. It won't trigger any supply loss for us. Pretty cool.
Arrakis
Pretty
belongs
cool.
to
You
the
don't hate it.
Fremen.
You don't hate to see it. We do need the siege network up, and then I think we want maybe a Landsrad support, or maybe we lean into. Wonders of the Desert wouldn't be awful. I think we want Idli actually. Siege network, then back to Idli.
We'll avoid the
Idli a la
sun.
crab.
We'll wait then.
Listening. We'll avoid
Hearing
the
some
sun.
dings on the map. We want to make sure we're not getting murdered by anybody.
Always stay alert.
Make sure this Fede Keen doesn't get killed in the fight here. Oh, no, that was an agent captured. A little blip that we got. 5 more days to put a third person in counterintelligence. That is what we want. And we can also build our altar from the main base. Perfect, just what we needed. Clear out down here. I could capture down here, which would let me build another craft workshop, but would certainly make people angry. And I am still at peace with everyone,
Lord's favor.
technically speaking. Okay, that's pillage, but that's going to fall off in 22 days. That is not. So that would be 179 to take. This would be 202 to take. And I could take this one as well, right near the base for 130. So I could grab like those 3 regions right away. That would be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's get more ceremonial caves up down south. Our money stockpile is looking fine. Just fine at a nice, comfortable 10K. What's this guy doing here? I mean, I could build that, but why bother? I think we're gonna put a military base up here for like some redundancy of defenses. I think we also want a military base hereabouts somewhere. Let's dump this recruitment office and go military base back here.
Lead us to freedom.
I think we also want to take that spice field, even though it's got.
Trust you, Elliot. This path is dry.
Let's go back and take that spice field. Shaitan poisons us all. Fremen stand on pillars of sand. This guy's getting. Oh, he's still got rebels in his bases actually. He's getting really into it though. I appreciate that. This is what we should have been doing. We should have gotten recycling vats up 20 years ago. I think that might be the only yellow siege. Oh, there's one over here that I put the mason in. This one is a blue siege. You could have an Al-Gaib temple. That would be great. What's ticking through? Captured another Atreides agent. Speaking of Atreides agents, more on counterintelligence. Pretty please. All right. Looking good, feeling good. Once that Al-Gaib temple gets up, it'll give us a big boost to our influence maximum, and we're actually making a crap ton of influence. Plus 24 a day. That means I've got 480 every time there's a Landsrad Council. Mama. Let's go ahead and put the stink on that, and then we'll try and make it pass. This is almost certainly going to go on me, which stinks because I'm going to be at my stockpile limit, so I'll be forced to sell into it. But you know, it is what it is. So that does pass. Carino puts the stink on me. We will try to stockpile, but again, we're going to hit our limit in like 300 here.
Arrakis belongs to the Fremen.
So we'll be a little bit tad tight in the money, but everybody's got rebellions in their lands to keep them busy.
We trust you, Elliot. Elliot?
Let's take this back spot, just to make it sort of a bulwark against Atreides invasion. We can go through and we can start grabbing these.
The whole of Arrakis
We
is
got the
sacred.
altar up as well. What do we want in the altar? That's a good question. We can make the altar invisible. It would be fun to make that stealth. Killing enemy units for spaceship parts, regens outside combat, authority for liberating. I think detects stealth units, ignores sandstorms. I think we want the can't be seen outside of combat, and then let's go regenerates outside of combat. I guess would be fine. And we will just sort of prepare for the inevitable storm of aggression that will be coming our way sooner or later. Make sure that we're built out in all of our villages here. We've got everything we want to have gotted.
Listening.
Boom. I love the stealth force. I'm excited to fight somebody with it. Any day now, someone's gonna get up the guts to come give us a go here. Okay, we're putting an extra military base in over here, which means we don't really need one back hereabouts. Someone broke something. Who broke it? Atreides.
Trust you, Liet.
No, my friends.
Shai-Hulud willing. We'll
You
avoid the
have
sun.
no
There
chance.
is only one sky.
No
one
chance,
desert.
sniper.
With Shai-Hulud's favor. Shai-Hulud willing. We'll
Do you
avoid
see
the
this
sun.
gigantic army? That they weren't even stealth because I walked through the other lands.
Arrakis belongs
Chani,
to the
use your
Fremen.
ability, and then we
This
walk in and just
path is
dumpster these poor guys.
I am
Just
Chani,
wreck 'em.
daughter of Liet.
Is it time to move?
dry. They'll meet our Chris knives.
Is there any reason to go further? He's already being pretty badly pillaged, actually.
Lead us to freedom.
My poor man's got rebels on all of his villages. Fremen are mad strong, he says. That's correct.
With Shai-Hulud's
That's correct,
favor.
I am.
There is only
We need to
one
expect
sky,
the
one desert.
our friends, the Carino, to come cause us trouble here in the near future. Yeah, I just got trolled by 16 rebels, says he. Yeah, so at least the Harkonnens are starting to clear out their rebels. The poor Atreides have 1, 2, 3, 4 villages being burned down, so I am not super concerned about them in the short term here. Maybe we take this little spot back here too.
We trust you, Liet.
No, I think I don't actually. We'll save that later for more of a boomy scenario because it'll be very cheap. We'll leave it be. We'll build back up our authority here. We have 3 in counterintelligence, very good. We'll lean a little more into the Landsrad,
We trust you, Liet.
and we will just prep for the inevitable Carino betrayal.
Liet, with Shai-Hulud's favor.
He's probably going to go for Hulbu, I would guess. And we will be ready for him.
What is it I may do?
Arrakis belongs to the Fremen. Lead us to freedom.
Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Let's check our sieges again. Is there anything else that needs to get built out? The research center we will build out up here when it is time. And then we've already got all of our red buildings built. Carino has declared war on me. If he wasn't right next to his base, I would do like the preemptive jump on him.
We trust you,
Atreides,
Liet.
come on. Let's dump this supply drop and we will opt for our Thumper. Carino's coming for us.
We're going.
We're gonna leave the Atreides alone. I think they might even struggle with the militia. We've got super jacked militia, remember, from our treaties and whatnot.
Arrakis belongs to the Fremen. We're going.
Let's Thumper straight in on top of
I
him.
have 2 eyes. I have 2 feet.
There is only one sky, one desert.
Chani and
I'll
all
ride
of our
beneath my cloak and
friends.
become a little Dune.
This is the worm.
Liet.
Crush him.
Is it time to move?
Shai-Hulud willing.
Back off. Don't get worm eaten. He threw a very rapid Thumper down, which is interesting.
Not bad for a pile
To
of
protect
junk.
his retreat,
The
I
whole of
suppose.
Arrakis is sacred.
These are probably we're going to attack him, not me. And our defenses did hold in the north. Poor fellow. We'll dump this actually and replace it with a missile turret. And we've got Harkonnens up to the north here. You guys, just finish these off already, please. What is taking so long here? Okay, so we've got the full-on 3v1 press on us. Thumper up to Harkonnen territory. So we need to just commit to the bit. Where's our other blue thing? You get us a research center up.
What is it I may do? I'll hide beneath my cloak and become a
You guys go up here.
We have no fear.
I'm gonna massacre these Harkonnens. They barely got through the militia. We'll head back down and see what our Carino friends are up to. Nope, they got scared. They backed off. Okay. That's easy. We will then go back and take those villages to behind us is the next plan. Guess the game is GG. I'm not even at 20k yet, boys. Eye of the Council for somebody? Or they'll probably try to put architectural surveys on me, meaning I could probably grab tax negotiations. I mean, come on, you know what you're doing. It's true, I do know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Architectural surveys went on Atreides. I could walk over and just kill Atreides real quick. Maybe we grab some more red stuff just in case. We're gonna Thumper here. Then we will worm here down to here. We'll grab this forward one.
Not bad for a pile of junk.
We have a chance, he says. It's true, there's a chance. There's always a fighting chance. And there's an Imperial base drop down south. I am gonna be at 20k real soon here. We've got Harkonnens at 21%. They are doing their thing. We will prep another hidden Thumper, because I imagine we're going to be needing to do a lot of moving around here in the short term. Did we lose someone? Maybe a worm ate somebody's. Another warrior and another warrior, a couple of warriors. Fremen warriors are pretty capable. Taking this is going to pop us up pretty high. What would taking that 191 to take that back thing? Oh, we could actually, because the water cellars are there. Nice, let's do that then. We will just force them. We will just go pedal to the metal. You guys want to battle? Let's battle. Full on hedge boom from 18k. Just hoping for the best.
I wait. Received. Received. We'll look there. Received.
Oh, never mind. You can keep your auto recon on.
They'll meet our Chris knives.
We are wary of the Carino. We have fought off. The Atreides are still getting wrecked. He is he's not able to contribute anymore, unfortunately. Unfortunately for him. It's pretty good for me, actually. This is going to pop us up to 25 or so, but we're still going to have to wait like 2 months because we're pretty far away. We're only making 33 a day, which is good, but it's, you know, it's 1,000 a month. We pay 1,000. We'll get 1,000 a month in the guild bribe. So we got to wait 1 month, 2 months, probably 2 months still. We got to wait for at least two more guild bribes. This guy down here can craft workshop. Oh, that's right, this guy over here should craft workshop too. Yeah, GG Fremen. It's a bit early to GG boys, but I know the feeling. Hedge spike gonna be crazy. I mean, that was already it. That's the hedge spike. That's it. You saw it. That was the hedge spike right there. I mean, everybody attacked me. What am I gonna do? Not hedge spike?
Willing. We have no fear. Our Chris knives are unsheathed.
Okay, we just make sure we've got militia built up everywhere. We keep a close eye on things.
We'll bring our faith to a new haven.
We can still expect some trouble from the Harkonnens, I think, in the near term.
Listening.
Is this something we could take? No, that's a huge income, or a huge amount. This is 176 to take that.
We're going.
We'll bring our
We do have
faith to a
Harkonnens
new
again.
haven.
We're going. With Shai-Hulud's favor.
Oh, they have
Our
changed their
hope
mind.
is high.
They're getting more reinforcements out. The Atreides are, I don't know what you're doing, my man. Your villages need to be, you need to clear the rebels off. All of your villages have rebels on them. That's not a good thing. These guys down there are getting ready to pop a fight. Let's try and switch to at least a missile battery in here.
We trust you, Liet.
We could preemptively run up and fight the Harkonnens up there. That might be fun, actually. I like that
Land
idea.
will move below us.
That's 300 to capture over there. So we stealth ourselves here,
Shai-Hulud willing.
and we walk up. Can they see us? I'm supposed to be stealthed.
Is it time to move?
We'll send them to their shade.
Maybe they could see us. Maybe they've got a monitoring station. Oh, they did have a monitoring station. Okay. So not helpful to stealth. Good to know. Let's prep it again, though, because it's still useful for us.
A temple made of
Yeah, so what are these guys doing wrong? You know, they're not making max CP armies, right? I've got 65 CP of men, so when we run into their not all the way completed armies, they're just getting chopped to pieces, right? You can't compete against a 65 CP army unless you yourself have a 65 CP army.
every journey leads us to the desert.
Looks like some Carino troopers flew in to fight. That's fun.
Liet command.
We lost one warrior.
Arrakis belongs to the Fremen.
We must go now.
This path is dry. We'll send them to their
Not
shade.
lose anyone. Can we liberate here? Bruh, what poor luck. There was not a lot of luck involved in that, my friend. That was exactly what everybody thought was going to happen, unfortunately. My Imperial mandate ended the minute I needed to transport myself to his base. What does that mean? I mean, you should have been able to fly. If you were not aggression pact for him, you should have been able to fly. We could still be assassinated, right? We do have Carino down there,
We will
causing
help
trouble.
if we can.
The land will move below us.
Arrakis belongs to
You
the
guys
Fremen.
get down here. Boom, boom, boom.
We'll avoid the sun.
We will grab the extra authority over here that we will use in the very near term. We do need to heal up a bit before we run into the fight, though.
Going. This path is dry.
We do have a couple of Atreides causing trouble to the west, and they are certainly going to gear regs me, right? Right? Yeah. Unless they're napping. I will toss it on Carino, who's the only one within an army left, and then it should be no problem at all. But yeah, I'm not too concerned. Even minus 20%, I think we'll beat the House Carino up pretty easily. They can have 350 votes. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? And if I remember properly, no, I don't remember properly. Gear regs on me.
We trust
All
you,
right.
Liet. Lead us to
Shocked.
freedom.
Shocked and saddened.
Life is in the service of life.
We will prep for
Liet, with
some
Shai-Hulud's
thumper
favor.
invasions
The whole of Arrakis is
down
sacred.
south a ways.
Shai-Hulud willing. With Shai-Hulud's favor.
Get together, pop the thumper, land on top of them. And now I think we finished our Idli a la Crab, so it's going to be a stealth worm that he will not see coming, my friend.
I am Shani, daughter of Liat.
We'll avoid the sun with Shai-Hulud's favor. Liet,
We'll draw them out.
Chop chop, everybody.
lead us to
Make sure all of our stealth guys are fighting here, please.
We'll wait there.
We are taking some losses
We
here.
have faith in you, idiot.
We held off the Atreides, but the Harkonnens are coming in.
We'll send them to their shade.
We do need to do something about all of these incinerators, though.
Trust you, Liet.
Though I think we've fought them back. We'll grab our free Fremen.
We'll avoid the sun.
Back off. We don't need to get worm struck.
Lead us to
That thumper will keep him honest. We will rebuild our craft workshop here in the front lines, and we will get ready to go fight some
Our hope is
Harkonnens.
high.
with Shai-Hulud's favor.
He is annexing there. That's interesting.
This belongs to the Fremen.
What can I annex?
Liet,
It's gear eggs on me. I could annex that thing right next to me.
we trust you, Liet. Lead us to freedom. With Shai-Hulud's favor. We're going. We're going. With
Let's get out
Shai-Hulud's
here, and then
favor.
we can worm up north.
We'll avoid the sun. Liet, Arrakis belongs to the Fremen.
There's wind coming.
Thumper. Thumper. Go.
We have faith in you, Liet. They'll die without
Worm ride coming
honor.
your way. You're not wrong. And Carino comes back in. All right, that was good. Good play.
Is it time to move?
We trust you, Liet. Lead us to freedom. They'll meet our Chris knives. Our Chris knives are unsheathed.
Boom, boom. We can annex this over there.
A temple made out of
We gotta win this fight. We need to focus on this stupid flying ship while our ground guys do the
What is it I may
groundwork.
do? Quickly, it is already light. Thus, it is
Then we gotta go back and we gotta deal with
With Shai-Hulud's
Carino
favor.
down south. We'll let our flag. Oh, we are our super tough militia actually won that fight. You love to see it. Okay, can we take that? That's 181. We can take that.
Trust
Yep,
you, Liet.
we can take that and probably the game.
We have faith in you, Liet.
Listening.
Never mind, Harkonnens are coming back, so we could go contest them.
We trust you, Liet. Yahya Jahada.
Yes.
You guys get up there. No Carino in our lands, no Atreides in our lands. Should be good. We'll grab a mercenary to come help.
What does Liet command? Liet,
Always stay alert.
I wanted to try. I know you had just you've got too many guys. You needed to clear out your rebels, Atreides. You needed to clear out your rebels so you could just sort of get your economy back online. Because you can't really fight without your economy up, right?
Out of profane debris.
We're actually losing that fight pretty bad.
On the lookout.
lead us to freedom.
We're gonna kill our airship.
Liet, they'll meet our Chris knives.
Nice job, Harkonnens. They shot down our airship. Wow, I didn't really expect that to have happened.
The invaders will fall. Always stay alert.
We can make another one. And we lost Chani somewhere in there too.
We trust you,
Fall back,
Liet.
fall back. Annex this, 193. Oh, I lost it when I made can I, if I cancel Chani? I do get my refund back. Cancel Chani, we'll take the annex instead. We will pay spice tax in 11 days.
Liet, we trust you, Liet.
You know what's gonna happen. Happens again. I've been attacking for the last 120 minutes. I'm so tired, my cousins. Right, you know, I'm sorry, boys. It wasn't a fair fight from the beginning. But sometimes you gotta get beaten down a little bit to know what's going on. It is what it is.
Listening.
Boy, that Overlord is a boss, though. He is just shredding my guys left and right here. We are at 29.5. If there's anything else we could take, it would do us good. But barring that,
Avoid the sun.
we are super light on the authority now. That guy's 233 down there is the last thing I could reasonably take. We're gonna hit our spice tax before then.
Listening.
Going in half-cocked doesn't tell us anything.
Shai-Hulud's favor.
Where are you going, Overlord? Are you still chasing us? Shooting at us?
Lead us to freedom. Arrakis belongs to the Fremen.
We'll keep a forward rally point
We
here.
trust you, Liet. Lead us to freedom.
It was nice to meet the high-level view, I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, folks gotta... Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna offer you guys any extra advice. It seems like you're talking it out. That's a good thing. That's what you do. You talk it out when something happens. You still got the missile turret slowly blasting away here. The trouble was really Harkonnens and Atreides engaging without the full force of their armies able to fight. Carino did good sending his troops in. He was just overmatched. He didn't have the strength to actually fight. The conscript armies do not trade well into Fremen. But the incinerators was a good tech. The incinerators have been do a good job. They forced me to really focus fire on them. GG, guys. I want Landsrag guards, and I want them to cause a rebellion on everybody. Day equals bay. Hearts for you all. Yeah, you know. So what could they have done better? So they did a good job identifying early on that I was a threat. Carino called out super quick that I was craft workshopping. He called it out before they were even done. That's exactly the sort of understanding you need to be keeping an eye on your neighbors, to keep an eye on people who are looking dangerous. You want to know as soon as they're building a craft workshop, right? Where's my thumper at? Thumper here into these poor Atreides bastards here. They did a good job calling me out, and they even everyone sort of dropped their beefs and declared war on me. Oh, the worm got him too. I don't even want to be here anymore. There's a goddamn worm in the area. Get off the sand, everybody. More than happy to screenshot. I think they're arguing about who was helping who where, and that's not the argument necessarily. You do want to make sure you coordinate with one another, but it's I don't know. That wasn't necessarily the problem. Folks did their best. Just need a little more experience to be able to fight out like that. And that's all right. There is no shame in that. I think, if I had been playing all three factions myself at the same time, I do try to get Carino and Harkonnen to link up, make sure they are non-aggression pact, make sure they both just walk into the sink together, force me to fight directly into a 1v2 kind of situation. That would be challenging for me. The Fremen actually do that sort of 1v2 fight really well, thanks to the AoE from skirmishers and the AoE from their Fedaykin. They can really tear big armies apart. But it would have been a tougher fight. Atreides needed to clear the raiders and the rebellions out of his backfield so that he could get his economy back online, and he needed to build up to a full stack before fighting. And then full stack is, whatever your max is. If you've only got 40, you should have more, but if you make sure you've got 40 before going in, right? And again, really make sure you've got that third row of red tech to make sure you've got 65 CP armies. That's the only really critical must-have tech in the game. So, developments, we got out to a pretty good knowledge lead. Again, we built almost very little in the way of knowledge. We were just going. We were relying on our wind traps, which can be very powerful for the Fremen. So we had a big tech advantage for most of the game as well. Solari production, we did pretty good. I was quite happy with how our economy went for most of the game, really. We stayed pretty wealthy. Our stocks sort of climbed up, and we had just a lot of money to sort of buffer ourselves. And we weren't dumping stuff into Chom shares. We stayed at a steady 0% Chom shares because I just knew that we wanted enough of an economy to fund, 65 CP with a military factory, and that was what was going to get me the win. Not having, 10% of Chom shares. And with people buying up, Carino and Harkonnens were buying up, so Chom might have gotten expensive there. No need to lock away my 10,000 Solari in something that's just going to give me like 2 more influence. And I wasn't really buying mercenaries. I was just focusing on the strength of my main army. So the Harkonnens were making some cash there, and they were buying Chom shares. They made it up to 26%. I think they were just a little off tempo, though. I mean, month 8's a pretty quick win. But they needed to spike up more, and I think they were probably held back by Carino buying and making those share prices more expensive. Harkonnens even hung with me totally on hegemony here. It wasn't until I decided, okay, everyone's at war with me, I might as well spike, that I sort of took off and ran into the lead there. I had a lot of regions, but that's the nature of the Fremen. They're fast expanders, they get a lot of regions. Politics, lands are at standing. Again, Harkonnens did real well there. The Harkonnens seemed like they had their economy game on lockdown. They were doing real well in that sphere, but I think their military play, they needed to do a better job of centralizing their armies, making sure they had a full stack together before they get into fights. But look at the influence production. At one point, I'm making 25. Someone else was making 10. I could have been political Fremen at that point, right? We also had great intel productions, you know. So some of this is on the back of Mother Ramallo being so good. We had 4 spice harvesters. That's 12 intel by themselves, which is already more than basically everyone else in the game is making. So any intel we make on top of that was pure gravy. Fremen don't have a ton of great operations that they want to be spamming out, but I could have. If I wanted to really mess with someone, I easily could have been affording the likes of defense breaches or admin burdens and stuff like that. But there was just no need, because I got everything I wanted with that surrounded desert and all those special regions. Yep. The command points tell the tale of the game. Look, the Fremen army here is at 65 CP and remains that way the whole game, and nobody else even reaches it except Carino in month 7. Right? If your army is here, you cannot contest the army that is up here, right? There was just no chance, because you guys need to focus more on your red tech and getting your command center up in your main base. You must hit 65 command points of army, probably in the 4 to 5 month region, right? That is when stuff starts to pop off and you need to be ready for fights. And I don't think so the first fight actually didn't even happen till month 6 here. You see the Atreides came in and got wiped out. Or maybe, yeah, we wiped the Atreides. Carino came in, we chased them a bit. Harkonnens came in, we killed them. But the credit to the Harkonnens, they built up, they came in again, they built up, they came in again. Even Atreides was building up and coming in, but you guys need to build all the way up to 65, then you come in again, right? You can't just throw in armies piecemeal, or you just get chopped up without doing any appreciable damage. All right, that was a fun Fremen game. I had a good time getting used to the Fremen economy, getting a little more practice in and moving around and figuring out what to take. Beating up some of the new bros, it's good for them. Put some hair on their chests, they'll get over it, they'll learn and come back stronger. I am looking forward to our next game. So that is GG to all the boys, and we will see you again in the next one. Thanks for watching.